Hi everyone, Leslie here. We have in this video clip the second of two horses that visited the farm on a certain day back in April. The little chestnut mare you see in the background was last month's video clip. She's a really cute little mare. This horse is a young green horse, very unconfident. This, I believe, was his first time off the farm. He just is lacking a whole lot of confidence. So aside from changing to a longer rope with the tools that the owners had at the time, I'm just going to go and let him tell me how far he's ready to go at this point. I'm choosing to lead him around the figure eight and let him understand a little bit of the pattern rather than just kind of set him out and ask him to work from a distance. I had the feeling that he might do better with a little bit of hand holding. So I'm just going to go very slowly with him and just allow him to progress as he needs to. So it's good, the fact that in leading and doing on the figure eight that you actually do get to move the front end away from you. That's very unusual. We don't really tend to do a whole lot of that. We're always kind of taking the horse and bringing them on top of us. So especially for horses unconfident, it's good to be able to move their front end away. And what's going to be coming up next is a really great little distraction. Not really necessarily anything that you planned on doing or having happen to kind of interrupt the flow. But the rest of my herd decided to come up from the field and caught his attention, and he wasn't quite sure what to do with it. He kind of froze, as you can see. So I thought, well, what to do now. So I thought, well, I'm his leader. What am I going to do? I'm going to sit here and let him cope with it on his own, take all the pressure off, and I'm going to let him grow through it. And I'm just going to have a seat as his leader, though he's still not looking to me as his leader. I still have to assume that role. And I'm going to take all the pressure off and show him that if I'm not flustered by it, that he should be fine. And again, this is a huge day for him, a lot of new things, a lot of firsts for him. So, again, it's not about having the perfect results, but for him gaining a little bit of confidence and finding a thinking brain.
Going to the indoor and having confidence was a big deal. So I'm pretty, this is good. Quite a colorful herd you have out there. Yeah. No, it's one very color, right? What do you think, Hans? I'd much rather be out there with them.
Absolutely. Boy, I don't see a gray out there.
So if he wanted to move around, I would let him. I don't really have as long a rope or the type of rope that I might use, but this is the equipment that the owners are using, so I want to make do with what they have to use. I don't want to make him feel trapped because he's already feeling a little bit trapped as it is, so I would let him drift. When he begins to move off here in just this little bit of time, I'm not pulling so much on the rope as I am just offering some sort of a feel, like he's still connected to me even though he needs to move, so he doesn't feel like he's just been left to his own defenses, that he's still got a connection with me. And so here he's actually come back to check in with me. Not that I'm gonna put him in my lap is a little too big for that, but he did come back and check in. So he's beginning to feel like I'm that I've got his back, so that's a good thing. So we're going to continue to see him through this. Slowly we'll watch how he regains a little bit of his thinking mind. There's certainly many ways that this whole situation could be handled, but I think that given his situation and everything that was new to him in this day, this worked out just fine for him. Were he a more confident horse, might do some things differently, but this is the horse that showed up, so we'll just let things go as they will. And start to flow more freely. Good. Nice move off, nice and soft. Very good. Good. Still not totally thinking, but willing to accept direction, so that's a big step. And here's a nice floating turn here. Nice follow of the feel. And well done.